My brothers and sisters, you are now watching the Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need! And I hope you enjoy the video.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, bruh. The rest of 2019, for gaming, we all know is looking pretty dry. That's why I am writing down the last few games that I'm buying this year in preparation for 2020.
So I've come up with the list of maybe 5 to 6 games that I really like. Those are the main games I plan on buying for the remainder of 2019. Does that mean those are going to be the only games I buy? I don't know. If it gets like freaking desert Grand Canyon dry to where there's freaking cactuses and tumbleweeds going on the floor, I may go out and buy, I don't know, Call of Duty or something like that, but for the most part, these are going to be the main games I plan on buying for the remainder of this year before we get into that last year with 2020. First off, let's talk about the Nintendo Switch. I bought my Nintendo Switch last year, like around Black Friday, because, Smash was just about to come out, and I'm like, man, I haven't owned a Nintendo console since GameCube. Smash had a whole bunch of hype around it. They was going to have all the Smash characters that have ever been in Smash, stuff like that. The freaking hype for Smash was crazy, I haven't played Smash like that. I think Smash is an amazing game, but I just do not like the servers that they're on. I do not like those Nintendo servers. I think that has to be their main not their main focus, but one of their key focuses going into next generation with whatever Nintendo's next console plans on being. Nintendo is stubborn to a fault when it comes to the online and the features that they give you. I'm going off on a tangent. I don't want to turn this into a Nintendo Switch rant video, but pretty much moral of the story, my Switch has been getting absolutely no play and the junk is collecting dust. Okay, so the first game that I plan on getting for the remainder of this year, actually I think comes out this month. I don't know the exact date, but it comes out this month. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. I was such a huge fan of those first 2 games, especially 2. I used to freaking play the freak out of that game last gen. I loved Marvel Ultimate Alliance. So based off that fact alone, I'm getting this game. I don't know why it's only on Switch. I don't know how that played out with, licensing, whatever, how it only got to be on Switch, but it is. And the fact that my Switch is getting no play, and I liked playing the previous installments of these games, I'm getting Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 on that Nintendo Switch. Now, like I said before, as much as I enjoyed the first 2, I'm not really hyped for this one because the footage that we've seen of this game thus far on Switch doesn't really look that it doesn't look that good. It kind of looks like, not even kind of, it looks like a mobile game. It like looks like a game that I can be playing on like my phone or a tablet, whatever. And I know people gonna be, that's freaking undocked, you idiot. What about docked? It's going to like a... No, it won't. That's how Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is going to look. Now, I'm not gonna let that be the reason why I don't go out and get Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 just because it doesn't really look that good to me. I'm still getting the game because I enjoyed the first 2. So I'm going to still give it a fair shot. Hopefully the gameplay is still good and they can improve on some stuff. The fact that you can play it on the go with the Switch and stuff like that. Hopefully that takes it to like the next level. I'm going to still get Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I'm literally buying this game strictly based off the fact how much I enjoy playing the first 2 last gen. So that's going to be the first title that I really have on my list for the remainder of this year, and that comes out this month in July on that Nintendo Switch, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Second, Astral Chain. Astral Chain is literally the reason why I still have my Nintendo Switch. When Astral Chain was shown off, that junk immediately caught my attention. That game to me looks amazing. If y'all don't know, I was a huge fan of Nier Automata, and that junk is giving me those same vibes. And if you can give me vibes from Nier, oh yeah, that's a cop sucker. I believe Astral Chain comes out in August. I think it's but it's late August, like August 30th, I think. But that is the biggest, in my opinion, that's like the biggest Switch game that Switch has coming this year. Astral Chain. That game is hopefully it's as good as I am hoping it is, because that is literally one of the big reasons why I still have my Nintendo Switch. Astral Chain, sucker, you getting copped day one. Numero tres, Control. Control to me is a game that a lot of suckers is sleeping on and not really talking about it like I feel they should. Maybe it's because the gameplay reminds me, if you was real enough to play this junk, if you was an OG enough to play this junk back in the day, in the PS2 era, I'm not sure if it was on Xbox. I know it wasn't on GameCube. But on PS2, they had this game. One of my favorite PS2 games of all time. PsyOps the Mind Gate Conspiracy. If y'all played that game, we here, sucker. We here. That game to me was so freaking fun to play because it was like, it was a, prior to that, I never really played a game like that. And then, they came out with another, I think this is from a different dev though, but it was kind of like the same premise. They came out with a game called Second Sight, I think. I loved those games, but especially PsyOps the Mind Gate Conspiracy. When you see the gameplay of Control, that's kind of what it reminds me of, because the girl has like telekinesis powers and she's freaking doing mind control stuff. I'm like, yo, sign me up because I want that game. So maybe I'm kind of overhyping Control just based off that fact alone. This is a game from Remedy, the same people that did Quantum Break. Quantum Break was not a bad game, bro. Like, that narrative has to stop. Quantum Break was not that bad. It wasn't that bad. It was not that bad. Quantum Break's issue was these suckers legit tried to tie in a whole TV show between the game. Like, you would be playing the game and then it would go to a cutscene, and you want to talk about a movie game? Quantum Break was literally a movie game because when it would go to the cutscenes, it would go to the TV show, and that was legit 30 plus minutes long, and it tied into the story. So what the freak you gonna do? Skip it? I don't know, but Remedy to me is like, they're not like a top tier dev, but they put out quality titles in my opinion. So Control to me, again, I don't really know nothing about the story, the girl you're playing as, nothing like that. All I know is the gameplay that I've seen. I'm like, oh yeah, it's like we getting this junk day one. Number 4, Blair Witch. Now, we all know how pretty much E3 this year was nothing but glorified CGI trailers. And that's pretty much all they show for Blair Witch. That's pretty much all they show for Blair Witch was a glorified CGI trailer. But I like the premise. I like the concept. I really liked what they showed for it. At least, plus, I feel like this generation especially, like, we've been lacking a lot of good horror games, man. Honestly, ever since PT got canned, PT legit was one of the best horror experiences we've had in years. And that junk was a teaser. So we really haven't had, like, I feel like a lot of, like, great horror games this gen, like a few and stuff, but not really like nothing like really like, yo, this junk was crazy. So I think that's why, like, I'm really hoping that Blair Witch is good, and that comes out. Does that junk come out in August too? Hold up, holy crap! Blair Witch is also hold up. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is in July. That's this month. Astral Chain in August. Control in August. Blair Witch August 30th. Hey, August at least for me? Hey, hold on. Blair Witch August 30th. Coming to Xbox One. And this is really like an exclusive to. I just thought they were just doing that just because they don't want to advertise for PlayStation. Blair Witch is coming to Xbox One and PC on August 3rd. This show really ain't coming. Well, freak it. I'll just get it on PC. Who cares? It's really, because you know how during like E3, friggin' Xbox be like, well, it's premiere, and then they'll freaking show off the game like it's exclusive when it's really not. That's what I thought they was doing with this. Number 5, even though my Switch ain't getting no love, even though my Switch is on life support on its deathbed right now, I'm buying 3 Switch games this year before this year ends. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, like I said. Astral Chain, like I said. And Pokemon Sword / Shield. I'm getting that game. I haven't played. We all know how people still play Pokemon. Pokemon games are still huge, bro. They make a lot of money. Me personally, the last Pokemon game that I played was, if we're being technical, I guess Pokemon Go when that was a thing. When like suckers was going outside trying to pretend like they had lives when they really didn't. Pokemon Go, but no, like actual actual real Pokemon game. The last one I played was on that Game Boy Advance. The best Pokemon games of all time. Pokemon Gold / Pokemon Silver. Best game, the best Pokemon games of all time. This is not up for discussion, okay? That was the last Pokemon game I played, but they showed off Pokemon Sword and Shield, and it looks interesting. I don't really get hyped for Pokemon games anymore just because I'm older, but I'm not, that type. I'm not that type of person. Like, I'm grown. I ain't playing Pokemon. No, sucker. I'll play it. So Pokemon Sword and Shield, the stuff that they did show, it looked good. It looked fun. Hopefully that junk ends up being, what was that it just recently came out too on Switch. I think it was Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Man, I heard those games and I was about to get that game on Switch too. I heard those games were so damn trash, bro. I heard those games was one, it was easy as freak, and 2, like you couldn't even you couldn't actually it was something stupid. You couldn't actually have Pokemon battles or something. It was something stupid. Like you couldn't do something and to where like when you heard it, you're like, but it's a Pokemon game. How can you not do that? I know you wasn't able to catch Pokemon. It was something stupid though. Like you couldn't do something with battles or something like that. All I know is I heard Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee buns, my guy. So I didn't get that. So hopefully upcoming Pokemon Sword and Shield, hopefully this is like the apology letter, like I'm sorry they freaking give us this game. So I'm getting that game. I'm not hyped for it, but I'm always down to get back into Pokemon. So why not with Pokemon Sword / Shield? Don't know which one I'm getting because I don't even know none of the Pokemon these days. I'll just make that decision when the day comes. And then there was only one. Death Stranding. Death freaking Stranding. Now, don't get it twisted. Just because I wasn't on that Hideo Kojima wiener and sucking this man dry like a lot of his stands were, don't mean I ain't getting it again. I am getting Death Stranding when it comes out. I believe it comes out in November. Not sure the exact. No, it's November 9th. I think, or November 12th, something like that. I don't remember the exact date. I just know that junk come out real close to my birthday, so You know, but Death Stranding, I'm getting the game. Again, one thing I will always respect about Hideo Kojima is he tries to be as original as possible. In a time to where now almost every idea and concept for games have been tried, here goes this sucker trying to do something that, you know, we don't see every day. So I will always respect Hideo Kojima on that fact alone. So based on that, I'm interested in Death Stranding. Am I hyped for it? I want to say that, you know, because just, you know, the gameplay we've seen that we've seen thus far, you know, I just don't really feel like, you know, it showed nothing to me that I'm like, yo, that just look crazy. But at the same time, I'm going to get this game day one. Death Stranding, I definitely feel like this is going to be like a cross-gen title. Like, I feel like they're going to release it on PS4. Then as soon as PS5 drop, they're going to be like, y'all know we had a definitive edition. Death Stranding will probably be my last. I mean, again, it doesn't necessarily mean I won't buy no other games. Who knows? Maybe if, again, it's so dry, I'm like, just like, bro, I need something to play. I'll freaking, you know, do like an impulse buy and buy COD again. And they'll freaking get me yet again. You know, but for the most part, I'm looking at Death Stranding as like the last title that I buy for this year in preparation of 2020. Again, 2020 is going to be insane. I'm talking about the first like 4 months of 2020. Bam, sucker, something is coming out every freaking month. You know, it's going to be crazy in 2020. So I'm trying to like prep up for that because I know how much I'm going to be spending on the, you know, these last titles before the next gen consoles come in. So what are the last games, you know, that you guys have on your list, that you guys have on y'all that you have on your radar before 2020 comes? Let me know down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, my brothers and sisters, I'll catch y'all in my next video. All right,